Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. First of all, I want to thank y'all for just coming with me on this journey with my skin, because that's what we're going to talk about today. And so if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so that you get these notifications, because this skin journey is going to be crazy. So it's been about maybe a week and a week and a half since I've done my first video about my scalp psoriasis, and my scalp has just been doing crazy things. I know I went through all the stuff that I tried to combat my scalp with. So, you know, going back to a week and a half ago, I did an apple cider vinegar rinse on my hair, on my scalp. I did a hot oil treatment. I used some tea tree shampoo and conditioner, and after day 2, my hair was just dandruff. It was dandruff everywhere. I was scratching at work, and it was just falling on my jacket, and I just was so embarrassed. And I know that when people go through skin conditions, it's just like, it's embarrassing to us, because I just feel like when you scratch and people see dandruff on your shoulder and stuff like that, it's kind of hard to really, you know, deal with. So, today I finally was able to get an appointment with the dermatologist. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get myself together because I'm so nervous about this appointment. But since the last video, things have been going just crazy with my scalp. As you can see, I don't know if y'all can really tell, trying to get up close for y'all, my forehead has been peeling crazy, like around the perimeter of my scalp has been peeling, behind my ears, everything. And it's super itchy. So I started, you know, I switched over shampoo. So 2 days after I did all of that whole regimen to try to combat my dry scalp and all that stuff, I went to the store, got some Selsun Blue. I was like, let me take it back old school. That did not work. I think a day later I used Head and Shoulders. That kind of helped me out. I haven't been, excuse me, I haven't been washing or blow drying my hair because I didn't want to blow dry my scalp out. So I've just been kicking it natural, wearing this slick back bun to work. I haven't really had any events or anything like that to do. So the slick back bun has been working. So my scalp is a little less itchy, less dandruff, but my skin has just been going through the craziness or whatever. I didn't put a lot of oil for my skin and my forehead. I've been putting aloe on it and coconut oil. I really didn't want to go through putting any chemicals on it because I'm not sure what my skin can take. I have combination skin, so I didn't really want to put anything on it that was going to burn my skin or just not work at all. So I just been doing natural products like witch hazel, aloe, coconut oil until I can get to the dermatologist. So I will put some pictures up for y'all. I'm on my way to the dermatologist now, so please stay tuned. Follow me for updates. I'm hoping that whatever my dermatologist tells me, I can tell y'all so it can help y'all in y'all journey. This has been just, I don't even want to leave the house because my skin is just doing like weird stuff. So stay tuned. I'm going to take y'all through my day. And like I said, don't forget to subscribe because it's going to be crazy. Office. It's super fancy in here too. So I'm really nervous, just literally waiting to see what's gonna happen. In the dermatologist chair right now, waiting for the doctor to come. I'm really nervous. I'll tell y'all how I prepared for this appointment, how I actually got this appointment. I was really lucky to get the appointment in the first place, because getting a specialist appointment is really difficult. It could take months, but I got mine within a week and a half. So Okay, y'all, so I know y'all probably wondering how I prepared for this appointment. How did I get it so fast in the first place? Okay, so everybody knows, well, if you're a medical professional then, or a nurse or anything like that, you know that it takes so long to even get a specialist appointment. Sometimes it can take weeks, sometimes it could take months. It just depends on how popular maybe the doctor is, if they don't have any availability, whatever. So when a lot of people, like I talked to like my nurse practitioner friends or whatever, and they were saying that you know, I probably need to go see a dermatologist, but I was like, no, like I know it takes so long to get an appointment, blah blah blah. But after my skin started doing like really weird stuff, and it was like super flaky, and I was scratching all the time, like I would wake up at night and just be scratching my scalp like till it's raw because it was just so freaking itchy. And so I started, you know, kind of going on, I know nurses say not to do this, but I was just trying to compare what my skin looked like to other pictures that I seen on you know, like Google or something like that. And I didn't go in there, you know, with like, oh, I know this because my skin does this, all that other stuff like other people do, like, oh, I went on Google and this what it said. I just was trying to figure out what other people were doing for their scalp for these issues. And so when I compared the pictures, at first I was saying, you know, I was like, darn, maybe I have seborrheic dermatitis, which a lot of people have because it's really, you know, scaly scalp, itchy, everything like that. And then I seen scalp psoriasis and pictures for that, which kind of looked more like what I was going through. But I wasn't really sure, and I didn't want to diagnose myself. But in the first video, you'll hear me say that, you know, I think I have scalp psoriasis and everything like that, and how to combat it. But lo and behold, just finished my dermatologist appointment, and he said I do have seborrheic dermatitis. It's just a little bit more extreme than most people would have. So the way that I went about doing this appointment, I actually went through, so everybody has an insurance website. So for my insurance, I have Aetna, right? You go on Aetna and they tell you all the providers that are in network. So that really didn't work for me because I didn't really find anybody that I thought was really good, and they didn't have any reviews on there. They rarely update their reviews. So I went to ZocDoc. I've always had much success with ZocDoc, getting appointments and their reviews and different things like that. They also let you put your insurance in to show you who's in network. So my doctor, my dermatologist, I actually found him on ZocDoc. He has 5-star reviews from everyone. I don't even think he had a bad review. He is a man of color, and so is his father. Him and his father own the practice, so that's really what I was going for, because a lot of people will try to give you stuff that people of color cannot use on their hair. So, you know, a lot of people were saying, oh, get Selsun Blue, get this, get that, which I use Selsun Blue, and I use Head and Shoulders only. It only dries out the scalp of a person with color. So it doesn't help us, it just hurts us. So it might help you in the beginning, like the first day, but the second day, which is what I've been experiencing, my scalp has been dry, I've been super itchy, scratching, doing all that extra stuff, right? And I'll post pictures, because I've been taking pictures for the last week and a half of my scalp, of my forehead, and I know you guys can see it right now. I didn't put any products on my face because I wanted to be able to show him what I'm experiencing when I wake up. And this is after I wash my face and put a little layer of lotion on. And so anyways, I found him on ZocDoc. You can make your appointment on ZocDoc. They will call you the next day to confirm all of your stuff, get your insurance information, all that stuff like that. I like the dermatologist that I chose because they had an online patient portal, so I didn't have to print out any papers and bring them with me. Everything was online. I can update my allergies, all that stuff, my past medical history, all that online. And so my appointment was today, which I got the appointment last week. So I kind of had to go through the weekend and the beginning of the week and stuff like that, but I was okay. I didn't put any chemicals on my face for this appointment. Like, I haven't since I got the appointment. Before that, I wasn't using any chemicals anyway. The only thing I was using on my skin is like African black soap and like Glow Care skincare that my best friend makes and sells. Other than that, I wasn't doing anything else. So, and I did that on purpose because I didn't want any chemicals to make my face or anything like that worse than what it already was. So I haven't used any chemicals. The only thing that I've been putting on my face is aloe from the aloe plant, and I've been using coconut oil because it's an antifungal, and I thought that, you know, what I was seeing on my face and my eyebrows and my could have been some kind of fungus or something like that. So I've been using that, and that's been keeping me well hydrated, but by the end of the day I'm like flaky all over and then have to start over. So I didn't wash my hair this morning. As you can see, like, my edges aren't laid or anything like that because I didn't put any product in my hair just in case he wanted to go through my scalp or, you know, something like that. So I just didn't do anything. I just put a layer of advanced healing Jergens on my face this morning. That was pretty much it. I didn't even wash like what I usually do. I washed with some African black soap, rinsed it really well, put some lotion on my face, and kept it moving. So I actually liked him. He looks like me. He talks like me, and so that was one of the things that I really liked. He was super relaxed. He wasn't like, you know, super uptight or anything like that. He knew exactly what he was talking about. Soon as he walked in, he was just like, "You're worried about your forehead." And I was like, "Among other things, yes." And he was like, "What are your ears doing?" Like, I didn't have to say anything. I did show him my pictures of what everything has been looking like over the past week and a half. So he confirmed to me that I have seborrheic dermatitis, not scalp psoriasis. And the reason why he said that, he says it could look like scalp psoriasis, and he can see why I thought I had that, but unless I have psoriasis on other parts of my body, then I wouldn't have that. So he was like, it's definitely seborrheic dermatitis. He said it can go from the forehead, the scalp makes it really itchy because it's really irritated and dry, and then it could go to the ears, which is what I've been experiencing. And I'm going to put pictures up. Don't be talking about me, y'all, because the pictures, I don't have no, like, this is me, you know, showing y'all the dandruff that I go through, the dryness of the back of my ears, everything like that throughout the days, so that if this looks like something that you've been dealing with, then you kind of know what, you know, you can combat it with. So he was right on target with everything. He explained what the symptoms was, why my skin is doing that, what things can, so he said, you know, these things kind of get worse during the summertime with the heat and everything like that. I've been on vacation in August twice in 2 weeks, like 2 weeks out and after another. So he was like, that definitely could have had something to do with it. He said that I probably have some sunburn in there. And so I was just really relieved because I've just been very just racking my brain about what the hell is going on with my skin, because I've never had issues with my skin outside of having acne as a teenager. So he gave me a couple of things. He said that we need to combat the underlying issue first, and then, you know, trying to keep up with the maintenance. So he sent diflucan, which is actually used to treat like yeast infections and stuff like that. So I'll be taking those pills once a day for the next 3 to 4 days, and then he's gonna put in some hydrocortisone. So he said my light spots will eventually go away, but the hydrocortisone I can use on my skin and behind my ears and stuff like that, on my neck, because some of the stuff has been going to my neck, so I can use that. And then he's also sending a foam that is kind of like the long-term maintenance that'll help with my skin. He said in the next 3 weeks, you know, I should see a big significance. He said, but for like the first couple of days, taking the diflucan and everything like that will definitely help me. I'll definitely see a change. So I have a follow-up in about 3 weeks, and I am hoping that in 3 weeks I see a big change. I can go back to wearing my straight and volume-y hair. I'm not used to wearing my hair really curly. I have to fight with my hair, but I know that, you know, kind of laying off on the blow drying and the flat iron and stuff like that will definitely help tone the dryness down. So I think I'm only going to get my hair done like once a month, and once the style is over, I'll wear a natural style, and then after that, after the natural style is over, we go back to rocking natural. So I will keep you guys posted. Once I pick my things up from the pharmacy, I'll take a picture of that so you guys know exactly what I'm going to be using on my scalp. The foam I won't be able to get until tomorrow. They actually had to send it to a local pharmacy. It's covered by my insurance, but the retail pharmacies do not keep it stocked. So it's a local pharmacy here, and they're actually going to be sending it to my house. So in order for me to do that, you know, I have to kind of touch base with them. They're going to mail it to my house, but the doctor said while I'm waiting for that to come, he sent some kind of topical oil that I can use on my scalp to kind of combat the dandruff and the itching while I wait for that shampoo to come. So this is my update that I told you guys I would give you guys, and I hope this information helps someone. It's definitely helping me, and yeah, so okay y'all, so I'm back home, and just left. As y'all can see, my hair is just, scalp is just drying out, but I just left CVS and got all of my things. There's only one thing that I'm missing, which is the foam that I told you guys about, but the retail pharmacies do not carry it, so we carry it. So I had to get it from a local pharmacy. So I called that in, and they're actually going to ship it to me, which is amazing. So they'll probably be here maybe, it's Thursday, probably like Saturday or something, or at the latest on Monday. So basically what I got, you know, hydrocortisone cream. That's for my forehead and around here and behind my ears. Steroid cream. Just my skin is inflamed right now. So the doctor basically told me that my light spots will eventually go away with the hydrocortisone cream. All of that will work out. So I'm going to use that today. And then he also gave me diflucan, which is usually given to women to treat yeast infections, but because of something that he thinks he's seen in my follicles, he is going to give me that. So I'll be taking that once a week for 3 weeks. And then he also gave me some oil to put on my scalp. It's called, hold on y'all, it's called fluid. Listen, I'm a nurse, but it's some stuff that I just can't pronounce. So this is what it's called. So basically, until I get the foam to put on my scalp, I'll be using this. So basically what you do is you wet your hair, dampen it, and then you put this on your scalp. They give this a shower cap that comes in this box. So you put that on there, and then you either leave it on overnight or leave the shower cap on with the oil on your scalp for 4 hours, and then take it off, rinse it out, and wash it with your regular shampoo. So that's what I'll be doing today. And shout out to Stacy, my big sister. She is a nurse practitioner. She called it the minute I started having skin issues. She was like, oh, that's seborrheic dermatitis. And I was like, no, you don't think it's a scalp psoriasis? And she was like, maybe just go to see the dermatologist. But she really has been like a big help in making me kind of feel comfortable, letting me know, you know, it's gonna go away, don't worry about it, it's gonna be fine, just go to the dermatologist and see what they say, all that other stuff. So basically she told me like oil is the cure for this because your scalp is dry. So for the next couple of weeks, she told me to get some Jamaican black castor oil. I have that, and I also have coconut oil. I'll probably end up putting them together and putting them on my scalp. So I'll be wearing this slick back bun for a while until my hair appointment at the end of the month, because I have a wedding to go to. So yeah, like I said, this is everything. So stay tuned, you guys, for my update. I will update you guys in 3 weeks when I go to my follow-up appointment. I pray that my face doesn't look like this and my scalp isn't super itchy. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all and the love, and I hope that this helps somebody who is dealing with the same problem. So don't forget to like and subscribe, comment, share with friends, and hit that bell up at the top so that you can get notifications for these videos. Bye guys, thanks for watching.